Sydney Lynn, your outer beauty is perfectly created in God's image, flawless and breathtaking, but your inner beauty is what I fell in love with. As your husband, by God's grace, I will provide vision, direction, and leadership for our family, putting our family's needs above my own, and staying emotionally engaged, mentally present, and physically available. I will love you, Sid, as Christ loves the church. I will pursue your heart and receive your strengths and weaknesses until parted by death.
My dear Benjamin Arthur, wow, as I sit here the night before our wedding, that's the word that keeps coming to mind. I cannot believe that the Lord has been so gracious to me that I get to marry such an incredible man. You are all that I prayed for in a future husband as a little girl, and so very much more. I have constantly been encouraged through our relationship and engagement. Thank you for never stopping pursuing my heart, and I promise I will do the same for you in all the years the Lord blesses us with as a married couple. I have never been more sure of anything in my life as much as knowing you are the man God has set aside for me. I sit here feeling so incredibly humbled that the Lord has been so kind to bless me with this kind of incredible love here on earth.
I do for life, Sid. I do when the trees don't bud. I do when there are no grapes in the vines or sheep in the pen. I do because the sovereign Lord is my strength and will be our family's strength. Sydney, this will be the best day of my life, no matter how the rest of the day goes. Because come wind, rain, sweat, and tears, if the Lord wills it, I'll be your husband, and that'll be the best thing I'll ever do. Your beauty, contagious laughter, kindness, goofiness, forgiveness, and easygoing, low-maintenance attitude attracted me to you. But your love of the Lord is what brought me to love you and to desire to be your husband. Home team, babe. Yours forever, Ben.
I am so excited to take on life with you and pursue the Lord together for all of our days. I can't imagine loving you any more than I do in this moment, yet I know the Lord will graciously grant that. Ben Meyer, above all, I am so very honored to get to be your wife and spend the rest of my days with you.
She was getting in a little bit of trouble at school. I said, "What's going on?" And she said, "Well, I got in trouble for talking at school." And, "Well, who are you talking with?" "Well, there's two boys that sit by me and I was talking with them." I'm like, "Do you like boys, Sydney?" She says, "No, I hate boys." "Well, but you were talking to them." "Yeah, but they sit beside me." So about like 6 years later, I'm like, she's not paying any attention to the guys. So I asked Jody one day, I'm like, "Does she like boys at all?" Jody says, "I assure you that she notices boys, but she's not going to be the first one to go out there." This is where Ben comes in. Carson and I and Jody went up to senior weekend at SSU, and so Carson and I get a tour, and interestingly enough, Ben was our tour guide. So we got to meet Ben a year before we even started dating. So we kind of scoped him out first before we even knew that she was just about a year ago, Sydney started acting differently. She was kind of a little bit giddier and happier. And I asked Jody, "Well, what's going on?" She says, "Well, I think she likes a boy now." I'm like, wow, after all these years.
story is about Sydney's name. Sydney might be her given name, but it's not her preferred name. If you really want to see Sydney off her feet, then you will refer to her as Cinderella. Cinderella has always been a romantic, dreaming of her Prince Charming coming to sweep her off her feet, just like the real Cinderella. She had the dress, the book, the movie, the Barbie, you name it. I never understood her as I always wanted to play horses, but Cinderella insisted we play Barbie centered around her wedding or love scene. For the second story, I have to fill you in on Sydney's first kiss. Let me tell you, he was quite the gentleman. To describe him for you, he had a pink skin tone, a curious snout, and he loved playing in the mud. Yes, Sydney's first kiss was a pig. This pig loved giving Sydney kisses so much that she named him Mr. Kister. Then, I hope that you will give Sydney so many kisses that she will nickname you instead Mr. Kister. I remember the first time I heard about this, Meyer. She was impressed after the first time they met that he remembered her name and was very friendly the next time they ran into each other. I knew after the first date there was something different about this guy. Growing up, our mother would often tell us that someday we would be thankful to have our siblings as our built-in best friends. Sydney, even though I had to learn about your engagement from your fiance and our mother, you are just that, and I'm so thankful to have my sister as my best friend. Ben and Sydney, I'm continually rejoicing and thanking the Lord with you. What a beautiful gift that He has given each of you and each other.
Ben and I met 4 years ago during the start of our freshman year at SDSU. I remember it was the first or second day of class, and I had heard about the University Fishing Club that I was having a meeting for new members. This is one of the best decisions I've ever made. I was sitting by myself waiting for the meeting to start, and Ben sat next to me. I recognized him since we grew up in the same area, but we had never met before. We didn't end up joining the club, but we've been friends ever since. After a 4-year friendship, Ben and I have been roommates for 3 years, so now that they've tied the knot, I think it's finally time to let Sydney know what she actually got herself into. So Sydney, one thing we've come to learn, Ben hates pants. It's actually a daily routine for him to come home after a long day, whip off his pants, sit back, and relax on the couch in the comfort of his boxers. To go along with that, if a panelist Ben ever starts dancing like Forrest Gump to Elvis Presley's song Hound Dog in the kitchen, while making pancakes or hand clarks, as Ben calls them, just ignore him, don't make eye contact, and he will eventually stop. I also hope you like the song Dueling Banjos, because it's the only song that Ben could play on his banjo after 3 years of YouTube tutorials. And he would play it on repeat. When I first met Sydney, I knew she was the one that Ben was going to marry. I remember the night they went on their first date. I felt like Ben's mom trying to give my fashion opinions while I held up multiple shirts. I probably wasn't the best resource for that occasion because I still had my mom pick out most of my clothes. But obviously, it worked out. When we got home, I asked him how it went, and he said it felt like he knew Sydney forever. I'm so glad to see my best friend so happy, even though he decided to leave me for a girl. But I couldn't have wished him to have a more perfect bride. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you two as we venture through life together. So ladies and gentlemen, raise a glass and go crazy for the new Mr. and Mrs. Meyer.